Yo, before you skip to the end, because I know a lot of y'all who watch this do that shit because y'all always ask me stupid questions about this, about that, at the like in the comment section, even though I explained it in the video. So just watch the entire video, bro. But I'm gonna break this down now before there's any questions about my placements. So the way I'm gonna base this is off of like, say you have a team, right? There's a best team. There's a team setup that's the best for every single game mode. The way I'm gonna like line this up is whatever the best assists are for a certain game mode, they're gonna be in the top tier, and then the tiers behind that is gonna be like replacements. Say like you didn't have the 2 assists that you can use in like one game mode, like in the second tier, like the second best tier, the next 2 best characters you can use for that game mode will probably go in that tier. And I'll probably switch things around based on other factors. So yeah, that's how the tier list is gonna go. Just in case y'all wondering about how I'm placing this. But yeah, let's get to the intro now, boys. Cause I'm sick of standing up instead of going down. I'm sick of never being able to cross the line. I'm sick of pretending everything is fine. You got it, you're just a fucking freak like me. Hey cuties, what's going on? Alright, I've already explained it, so we're just gonna get right into it. Starting off, I just want to make a very, very notable mention to my boy Naruto. Naruto, in my opinion, is still hands down the best assist in everything. He can be used for every single game mode: boss rush, raid, time challenge, infinite mode, dimensions. Like he can be used for literally everything. He has very good AoE, so like top 5, top 3 damage as well as an assist. Like he's just so good to use, and like the versatility, like low cooldown as well compared to like Gilgamesh and Broly. Like they have high damage, but their cooldowns are like 10 seconds higher than Naruto's, or 50 seconds, something like that, and every second is important. So like Naruto, best bang for your buck as an assist. But now let's go on to how I explained it. So Gilgamesh and Broly are what I'm going to open up with. If you have, like I said, the best team possible for time challenge is Megumin, Gilgamesh, and Broly. For boss rush, since me and Evie have Nezuko, we run Nezuko, Gilgamesh, and Broly. So they have 2 spaces. They have 2 spots where they're the best to assist to use in the best possible team, the best possible lineup. So just because of that reason, I like Gilgamesh more, so I'm placing him in front of Broly. But that's both of them will go at the top tier. Like I said, in the best possible team setup, like how I explained it, the best team you could use for those 2 game modes involve Gilgamesh and Broly as an assist, so they will get placed up there in the top tier. And for another game mode, boss rush, I mean not boss rush, raid. Just for raid, Ryuko, as we know, has the highest damage in game as an assist. Rengoku, second highest damage in game as an assist, so he will also join her in top tier. Yeah, it's pretty much I can't speak. There's not much to really explain about that. For infinite mode, I would throw Witch Megumin up there, but infinite mode is irrelevant. So I don't think just because she's probably the best assist for infinite mode, meaning she'll really go up there. I mean, she's probably one of the best characters for like I said, y'all know how when infinite mode first came out, y'all know how I showcased that with Megumin's assist and all that. Like Megumin is pretty good for infinite mode, but like I said, infinite mode is irrelevant. Nobody cares about it. If you care about it, you're lying. Yeah, so for that, Megumin will probably get thrown here if anything, because she can also be like, she also does decent amount of damage to where she's a good time challenge assist. But then again, if you're doing time challenge, use Witch Megumin as a main. Well, like, she could be a time challenge assist, she could be a dimension assist, she can probably be a raid something assist or whatever. Like she's pretty solid. Katakuri, I can't remember what Katakuri's assist is exactly. I don't think Katakuri's assist is really that good. I think he does a good amount of damage though, so I'll probably still place him here anyway. Pretty much the way I'm gonna do this, I'm trying to think of like their ultimate moves and how their assists can play in. Cause I don't use most of these characters like that much anymore, so I'm trying to base it off what I remember. But I'm gonna skip Katakuri for now. Esdeath, I'm gonna put Esdeath in second best because Esdeath's assist does pretty good damage. I think she also has a low cooldown as well. It's like Naruto's level cooldown. She does good damage, very huge AoE. So it's going to be a good time challenge assist. If you don't have what I said like prior, good dimension assist because of the AoE. good, probably raid boss rush assist, because like I said, low cooldown and high damage. I mean, yeah, like she would definitely be a good, and it's quick too. Like her assist goes by real fast. Let's see, second best. So if I didn't have Gilgamesh and Broly, I'd probably use Yorichi, to be honest, because Yorichi also, he's pretty similar. He's similar to these three. The way his ult is, actually pretty much just like them with his ult. I don't exactly know how much damage he does, but I assume since he's 3600, he'll probably do a good amount of damage. So we'll throw Yorichi up here as well. Who else? I'm trying to round up all the top dogs first. So let's go to Kokushibo and Alice. Alice is still a solid like time challenge assist, but like I said, this is based. All right, maybe I should break it down by game mode. So if I didn't have Gilgamesh and Broly, the two I would use would probably be Esdef and Yorichi. Esdef and Yorichi. Or like I said, I would be using Mega Man as a main, so I don't really want to counter there. But I'll probably use Esdef and Yorichi. So Alice would probably go third. I will probably use them after these two. Same with Kokushibo. Actually, probably I can't remember what kind of Curry's assist is, boys. I don't know if it's directional or what. But even then, I don't think I would use them. I'll probably use them for like a boss rush assist or something, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, I'll throw Katakuri's assist up here. Probably because I'll use them for like damage. I'll use them for DPS wise. Like I'll probably use Esdef and Katakuri. I think Katakuri's assist does a lot of damage. If I'm remembering correctly. Kokushibo, actually his assist is actually not really good. He'll go under Alice's. Actually, I'll probably use Levi over Kokushibo, to be honest. And if we're talking, like, pretty much all of these is kind of weird to set this up, to be honest. Now that I'm actually thinking about the format, it's actually kind of weird to set this up. It's like, so for boss rush and raids, it's like all of these right here. Time challenge is these two, boss rush is these two, raids is these two, dimension is Naruto and Nezuko. Nezuko assists just because for a dimension. She'll probably go up here too. Nezuko assists because you'll reset to Nezuko and use her as a main to kill off the final boss. She'll probably go up there as well. Nezuko and Naruto, dimension assist. And then if I were to not have either of those two, probably Gojo assist. Gojo assist for the boss, and then probably Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh and Gojo. If I didn't have Nezuko and Naruto for dimensions, Gilgamesh and Gojo. So Gojo are right here. For raids, Alice, Ryuko and Rengoku, I would use Naruto. And who else do I used to use a lot? Probably Esdef, actually. Yeah, that's why Esdef goes. Like I said, Naruto can be used for literally everything. That's why he's like just top tier, and Esdef probably my second best. So yeah, it's kind of hard to just fill the rest of these in because like all the secondary options I will use for each game mode are like all right here. So for what I'm basing it off of, this is kind of scuffed. But y'all wanted the assist tier list. Y'all did this to me. I don't know how to do this. So y'all did this to me. But this is just how, I don't know. That's why I just hope y'all like watch the whole video through and listen to the explanations of how I'm trying to get it off my mind, because this is pretty difficult, bro. I like how I'm saying this and I'll read this. It says take an autism test. I actually feel like, all right, we're gonna skip that. Kirito assist is dog shit. Like I will always say that. It's just bad. I would never use it. Yeah, let's just get out the trash. Let's just fill in the trash. Priestess assist, good. Like if you need what's it called? Heals, yeah. Priestess, she's probably just solid throughout. It's only when you want to support somebody or want to be a support, need support or whatever. Priestess assist is pretty good. Shield Man, same boat at this point. Mega Man, garbage. And the Mega Man go in the mid because her AOE, like, she's actually somewhat useful because she has AOE and like some sort of range, whatever. Saber, honestly, garbage. Bakugo, mid as well. Yu-Gi-Oh, mid. Like, all these mid. Genos, he does decent amount of damage. Actually, Saber, I'll do the same thing with Genos, because they do a decent amount of, like, boss damage, I guess. So, like, if you didn't have any of these characters, and you needed some boss damage, those are your guys. Same with, actually, Todoroki also has high damage. He'll probably go up here. Kind of forgot about Todoroki. Todoroki is, like, top 3 as well for boss damage. Oh, yeah, so you're right. So if I didn't have these two, I'd use Naruto and Todoroki, actually. That's what I use. But I'll probably just keep him right here anyway. I'll keep him right here anyway. because like I said, I still haven't done testing with these two. Actually, these three. Actually, I don't know the exact damage, so I don't know if they're higher than Todoroki or not. But I remember Todoroki being like top 3 as a gem character with like assist damage, so I'm gonna just throw him right there for now. Zenitsu, bad, no range. He does decent amount of damage, I guess, but I'd throw him here. Toga, probably, I think she does more damage than these two with some AoE, so I'll throw her there. Kaneki assist is pretty bad. Probably some decent damage. Amelia, it's alright. Some AoE. Not that much damage though. Like at this point, I'm kind of just filling in the trash, boys. Like I'm not even basing it off of game modes anymore. I'm just basing it off of their assists as a whole now. Just because she's newer and like limited, I feel like she's probably stronger. And Lancer, from what I heard from other people, he also doesn't do that much damage either. And I don't know. No, I'm throwing Kaneki down here, to be honest, boys. I'm throwing Kaneki down there. I don't know. Kaneki's assist does not seem appealing to me. No, I'm not gonna be nice to Zenitsu either. Zenitsu was also going down here, but he go at the top of trash. Lancer, I'm just gonna throw right here. I haven't used Lancer much. Oh yeah, this is his alt gay ball. I mean gay ball. Is it his alt name gay ball? Yeah, gay ball. Gay ball is kind of like Archer's ability, but like probably stronger, a little bit stronger. But I don't think he has that much AoE either, so it's kind of, he's probably down here as well. Cause I don't think it's really that good. So yeah, it looks pretty balanced out here, boys. I don't know. This is probably the most scuffed tier list I've ever made. There was kind of like no thought going into this almost. So, like I said, I gave y'all the warning beforehand. Like, be warned that, like I said, I gave y'all the warning beforehand. Be warned that if you go off of this tier list, it's not my fault. If you go off to this tier list and is disappointed, it's not my fault. Like I said, there was literally no thought put into this. I kind of just threw all my thoughts and whatever together and just put together this atrocity. Honestly, no, I'm not gonna just. Kokishiba's assist that's pretty good. I throw Kokishiba up here because him and Alice do the same amount of damage. Actually, I'm stupid. Y'all probably roasted me about that. Kokishiba and Alice do the same amount of damage. I think Kokishiba, I can't remember which one is a little bit stronger. One of them is like a hair stronger than the other one. Can't remember which one it is. But they pretty much got the same range, the same amount of damage. So they'll both go to the same spot. I apologize for that, boys. I fixed it. But I can't think of anything else. Like I said, use at your own discretion. Like use this list at your own discretion. I don't take credit for you being upset about the assist actually not living up to the potential of what I said. Like I said, I kind of just threw everything together. But yeah, y'all wanted the assist tier list. Here you go. Hope you enjoyed. Like the video, subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.